All right, time to start taking this thing apart. I'm going to be very interested to see what these pickups look like underneath because a couple of years ago, I don't know, I picked up, I don't know if you can see how well it's picking it up with that black Starcaster there. I picked that up in a pawn shop for 50 bucks. And it's a Stratocaster knockoff that originally sold at Costco in a combo with an amp for $129. When I got into it, here's what I found. As you can see, I hope these pickups have the single magnet here with the steel bar rather than individual magnetic poles. This is a common way of making cheap pickups that's actually a fairly good magnet, and the guitar didn't sound all that bad when I first got it. But I pulled this out and I put a set of Fender 5762 pickups in it, and now she sounds amazing. So we'll keep that for comparison because I really want to see what's in these. So let's get started. Start taking the screws out here. I do have a power screwdriver, but it's not very reliable, and this is really light wood, and so I don't want to take a chance of stripping anything out or doing any damage. You may also notice that the strings are still on. These are brand new strings, and I'm cheap, and I really didn't want to waste them, and so I have detuned them to the point where I should be able to slip the pick guard out from underneath them. Uh, we'll see how that works. It may fall under the category of best laid plans, but I have done it before, so it should work here. Once we get all the screws out, we'll give that a shot. It should work, as I say, and then we'll see what we're dealing with. The soldering iron also needs to be hot because there's going to be several wires attached to this thing that'll need to be unsoldered so we can take it clear off and work with the pickups. All right, one to go. That's out. And here we go with my floppy moppy strings. One thing I noticed, this pick guard goes a fair distance underneath the end of the neck, so I have to slide it back a good ways in order to get it out of there. Now it's just a matter of scooching it out from under the strings. These strings are trained to catch on everything, whether it's there or not, and so that would be why we're caught on something right now. One of the strings is caught, go like that, and it's out. All right. Now I'm going to take a moment to unsolder those wires, and we'll be right back. All right, that turned out to be much more of a chore than I anticipated, so it's just as well I didn't make you watch. So let's see what we have here. Oh my. I hope you can see this. You know what? Let's compare. Yeah, those are even smaller than the ones on the Starcaster. That's about as cheap as you can make a pickup. So it's just as well that I didn't pay more than 15 bucks for the guitar. So we'll start with the neck pickup over here. I'll go and replace it first. That means, well, all three of the pickups have their black wires grounded to this pot right here. I'll be unsoldering that, and I'll do that off screen as well because it's going to take a long time. My soldering iron is kind of low powered. So then we'll be tracing this white wire here. It goes over here to the 5-position switch. What? I don't know if how well you can see this, but that is not a solder joint. There's solder all around it, and none of it is touching the wire. You know what? That explains a lot. Well, at least it saves me a little work because I won't have to unsolder that. So next time, we'll replace this pickup, and then we'll go from there. Until then, keep playing.